Now, it's nearly a month into the Israel-Hamas war, and with this, Israel has announced the complete encirclement of Gaza City as it intensifies its ground offensive. The fears of a war spillover are also becoming a reality as tensions are escalating on other fronts. In the latest, Israel has announced that the encirclement of Gaza's main city, Gaza City, the city in the north of the Gaza Strip, has been the focus of Israeli attacks as part of a ground offensive that vows to annihilate the Hamas militant group. Now, Israel's military chief had said on Thursday that Israeli soldiers have been operating in Gaza City for the past few days and encircling it from several directions. Israel Defense Forces released several videos in the last 24 hours that show their combat activity in Gaza. The IDF reported that over 130 terrorists have been thwarted in past 24 hours and that the troops struck terrorist infrastructure and destroyed a large number of weapons. The army says that concept of a ceasefire is not currently on the table at all. And as Israel encircles Gaza City, Hamas's military wing has threatened in an audio address that Gaza would be a curse for Israel and has warned that its invading soldiers would go home, quote unquote, in black bags. Meanwhile, a major escalation has taken place at Israel's northern border with Lebanon. Lebanon-based militant group Hezbollah said that it attacked 19 Israeli positions along the border simultaneously on Thursday. And while the military wing of Hamas has also said that it fired 12 rockets from Lebanon towards the northern Israel town of Kiryat Shmona. And these visuals on your screen are from the northern Israeli town, and they show the scope of destruction.
יואו, בדיוק אנחנו מדברים על זה. מה הולך פה?
IDF has also released a footage that shows it striking targets in southern Lebanon in retaliation to militant fire. And the military said that warplanes and helicopters attacked targets belonging to the Hezbollah, including military headquarters, rocket launching positions and munitions warehouses. And the latest escalation on the border comes ahead of a scheduled speech of the Hezbollah chief later today. Meanwhile, U.S. National Security spokesperson says that there is no indication that Hezbollah is ready to go in full force. And as per reports, U.S. has also said that it has intelligence showing Russia's Wagner group may send air defense system to Hezbollah. Now, the system in question is the SA-22, which uses anti-aircraft missiles and air defense guns to intercept aircraft. Washington hasn't confirmed that the system has been sent, but it's monitoring discussions involving Wagner and Hezbollah as per officials. Now, in Gaza, Israeli strikes hit another refugee camp where at least 15 people have been reportedly killed after an Israeli strike hit a residential building in the refugee camp in central Gaza. Now, Hamas has also released a video that claims to show an attack on an Israeli tank in Gaza. And the video shows a man creeping up to the side of a tank and placing an apparent explosive device on it.
ومن خلفي مصدق فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون.
Meanwhile, clashes have also erupted in the West Bank since the war began. And in the latest events of violence, Israeli settlers set fires at the entrance to a town in the northern West Bank on Thursday. Videos posted online showed columns of smoke rising from cars. And Israeli forces have begun staging ramped-up arrest raids and operations into West Bank towns and cities, leading to clashes between Palestinians and Israeli soldiers. At least 130 people have been killed in the West Bank so far. In other updates, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has departed for his third visit to Israel since the war began, and he will also visit Jordan in his fresh West Asia tour. Blinken said that he will discuss in Israel concrete steps that should be taken to minimize harm to Gaza civilians. He added discussions will also focus on the future of Gaza when Hamas is defeated, and also ways to ensure that the conflict does not spread.